Why is that boy standing in the corner?
Oh, that's just Ollie. He has to stay in the quiet corner until he stops being such a little fucking shit.
Son, you seem a tad new to this whole ruling thing. Mind if I give you some advice?
Chaw, sweet dude, thanks.
Well, sometimes getting a large group of people to work together towards achieving a common goal is more difficult than you may have initially thought.
Okay.
Sometimes you're gonna be getting pushback from all sides, and it's gonna feel like there's just no right decision you can make that'll satisfy everyone.
Right.
That's when it's time to start executing people.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
No, Lord Tyrion, we are not there yet. We're still in Volantis.
I need to get out of this coach and get some fresh air. It smells like baby powder and vomit in here.
Well, the baby powder is me. I do wonder where that other smell is coming from.
Haha, very funny.
Need I remind you, Lord Tyrion, that your sister has agents looking for you almost everywhere on the continent?
Yes, of course.
You do know where she doesn't have any agents.
Oh, for the last time, Varys, I'm not joining the mer people. Look. As long as nobody recognizes me as Tyrion Lannister, I'll be perfectly fine. See? Now, I'm going out for a bit. Gonna soak in some of the Volantine culture. Hey there, sweetness. Ever spend a night with the richest dwarf in the world? Nah, of course you haven't. I feel like I'd remember. The name's Tyrion Lannister. And may I just say that you have some of the loveliest eyes that I've ever...
Begin Faceless Man Training Module 1. Polygraph exam.
What
First
are you?
Question. Are you a faceless man?
No, I'm... Ow!
Incorrect response. Second question. Are you a faceless man?
Hold on a second. Ow!
Incorrect response. Third question. Are you a...
Okay, bros. For my first act as the new head bro, I hereby decree that we shall immediately begin preparations for a totally righteous Night's Watch Battle of the Bands competition. I want everyone except Ollie to get into groups of 5 and begin weekly practice on a set of 10 to 15 original songs. Ollie doesn't get to participate because fuck Ollie. 6 months from now, we'll put on a big show to decide the winning band. I think this will be a great team building exercise, and we can also charge admission to the show to raise money for new weapons and supplies to fight the ice demons. Let's all start getting into groups so we can...
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I will have none of this nonsense.
Are you refusing to take part in Battle of the Bands, Lord Janus?
Of course I am, you bloody idiot! Why in God's name did you people elect this simpleton to be our leader? He'll be the death of us all, mark my words! I'm sorry.
Psh, who's the death of who now, huh? Wait a sec.
That woman sure was weird. Like, who is she to tell me where to go and what to do? Right, Littlefinger? Exactly! Who even knows what she would have done to me? She could have delivered me into the hands of the Lannisters, or even somebody worse. You're right, I'm just glad she's gone now.
Hey, look, Brienne! There they are down there! We've caught up to them!
Right you are, Podrick. Exactly where I knew they would be, too. Come on, let's go set up camp for the night. You know, I've realized something, Podrick.
What's that, Brienne?
Well, Podrick, I think I've been a bit too hard on you, Podrick. You see, in these past 3 episodes that we've shared screen time, I feel like you and I have had some real ups and downs together. An arc, you might call it.
An arc?
Yeah, you know, like, at first our respective status quos were interrupted by one another's presence. You were nervous around me because I can be a little intimidating, and I hated you because you were completely useless and never shut up. I said some things, you said some things. It wasn't the best situation for either of us.
You threatened to abandon me in the wilderness and take all the extra survival gear with you.
Right, exactly. But then you pointed out where Sansa was to me at that inn, so I really came to respect that you can actually be useful to me on occasion. From then on, we've really started to get more comfortable around each other. Don't you think?
Yeah, I guess.
What I'm trying to say, Podrick, is that this is the third part of our shared arc, and I've come to accept you as my sidekick. How about it, Podrick? You want to be part of my new status quo? We can be a fun, adventurous duo together, Podrick. It'll be great. You can be the Robin to my Batman, the Luigi to my Mario, the Fozzie to my Kermit, the Jughead to my Archie, the Morty to my Rick, the...
Ugh, Varys, you're so overprotective. Don't worry, I'm being careful. There's no way that anyone's recognized me.